The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Morning, fellas. Good morning, Jeff, Tim, Paul. Guys, can you hear me okay? Can I get a sound and visual, please? Sound check. Okay, sound is good, visual's good. Thank you, fellas. Thank you. Yeah, how about them Rams? I'm happy for Stafford. He suffered long enough in Detroit. How about them Bengals? Morning, Deepak, Francis. There's our 8 o'clock bell. Albert, good morning. Guys, very good morning. Today is the last day of January. Chad, good morning. Coming into the session, NASDAQ is up 21, 22 points. ES down 12 handles. YM off 145. Russell down 16. Gold happens to be up almost $6. Guys, good morning. Good morning. It is the last day of January. I would expect that there is some window dressing that will take place today. We shall see. Typical of the last day of the month, I guess. For those of you that are in the afternoon session, the 1 o'clock session, I have emailed the new link. You should all have it. Please check spam or your junk folders. If you do not have it, you can email me for it. Also, I have not invoiced as of yet for what will be tomorrow, February 1st. If you guys have no intention of renewing, and it's pretty clear in the email, good morning, Gerardo. If you have no intention of remaining in the afternoon session, do not register for the session. I will be invoicing everyone tomorrow on February 1st. Today's link is not a continuation of January. All right, the new month starts today, and I will invoice tomorrow. Okay? So if you guys are remaining, go ahead and register. If you're not, do not register. Morning, Nick. Friday was a monster rip up. Monster rip up. I'm guessing that was some short covering or, tearing up stops, but I have no idea. It was a monster. Overnight, we have traded into the weekly 50-period moving average and have rejected it on the NASDAQ. So we've traded up to the 50 on the weekly. If we can move above that, 720 area, the NASDAQ can start working its way back up to 15,185, maybe as high as 15,500. I don't know that it does or does not. Big tech earnings this week. My sense is that it probably will not, but again, who knows? Who knows? We do have, I believe, a couple of Fed speakers today. I think Kashkari is speaking, and let's see here. Speakers. Daly speaks at 11:30, and George speaks. I thought Kashkari spoke today as well. It seems that they are already starting to walk back some of this rhetoric about interest rate hikes. We shall see. That will surely send gold higher, if in fact they do, as well as the markets. After the close, we have no earnings of any interest today. Tomorrow, AMD. Starbucks, don't really care, but AMD tomorrow. On Wednesday, Facebook and Qualcomm. And on Thursday, Amazon reports. Beyond, it's not Beyond. GoPro, nobody cares. And Snap. So we've got Amazon and Snap on Thursday. No real news today. Nothing of any interest. Just taking a look at volume. NASDAQ, 135,000. Morning hub, 135,000. So the volume is higher than what we normally expect, but it's nowhere near what it has been over the past couple of weeks, but still higher than usual. Same with the ES. 250,000 contracts plus have traded. We do have net buying in the ES currently. And then gold, a little light on the volume. Small net sellers, insignificant sellers. And on crude, decent volume with insignificant selling. We have had one bot trade this morning. Gold took a long at 6:54 a.m. First target only. That's the only bot trade as of yet. Bear with me, guys, 1 second. Guys, hang on 1 second. And the second trade spiked up and dropped right back down. So took it out. Yeah, somebody asked me about that on Saturday. What's the new variant? I haven't seen it. I haven't read anything. What's the new variant? More booster shots. Keep going with them boosters. Hey, Chris. What's up, brother? Where'd they find, oh, is that true? It gives you the flu? Oh, okay, you're goofing. Where'd they find this one? Antarctica. I'm waiting to hear it. I did. Somebody sent me a picture of that in Ottawa, maybe. Where somebody sent me a picture, but what are they protesting? No, in Canada, mandates. The way the government is handling things. You know. Boy, we're slow. Sheesh. They want the government to take away the COVID rules. I mean, you can only push people so far. It's been 2 years of misinformation, in my opinion. I'm sure there are plenty that will disagree with me. Thank you, Floyd. The Omicron BA2, it's got no relation to me. No relation to me. Variant was found initially in California. Thank you, Floyd. Well, we share the same initials. I got nothing to do with it. Maybe I should tell you guys I now have ownership in Moderna as well. Get your shots. There is no flu. 6,600, 600, I don't know what number that is, Dean. Let's see, I think you mean 66,900 deaths. Oh, 6 million. I'm curious to know, and maybe you have this at your fingertips. How many people die every year from the flu? I'm just curious. No, people die of the flu. 0.9%. So the flu and COVID have then about the same survival rate, is what you're telling me. Ethereum is along today. Ethereum. Come on, break down. Give me 15 for a first target. Some small support at NASDAQ at 20. It's got to come down below 20. Boy, this is a slow pre-market, fellas. How about them Bengals? I think we need Bill Murray to do the voiceover like he did for Caddyshack. Cinderella story comes out of nowhere. I will say it will probably be one of the least watched Super Bowls. This may have been the greatest year of playoffs ever. I don't think you can. I don't think you can top this year's playoffs. Good morning, Ozzy. All the way around. They still do those, Chris. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes did not have a great day. Did not have a great day. 80, 81. Okay, nobody. $5.15 would have been target one if anybody is in it. Crude got a bid. Let me take a look at crude. Okay, Brent, nice. Okay, Albert. 5.15 is what I'm looking at. Yeah, I hate pre-market too, man. That's why I'm not in anything. This is all meaningless. We've got our close over VWAP now. I think we can trade to 480 possibly. On the NASDAQ. Morning, Dave. Good morning to you. We have a bot trade long. So if you look at a 240-minute chart, ES is long on the 240, right here, 44.19. It's been as high as 44.36. Okay? It is long. Your stop has to be, 43.70 on the 240. NASDAQ as well is long right about here, but the stop is ginormous on the NASDAQ. Here's crude. This has just been a monster. Look at this trade. Back on December 21st, you'd been long 70.62 on the close of the 240. At no, you might have come out here, 73.68. Look at this trend. Gold gave a nice long back here on January 19th, and an equally nice short back here on last week. NASDAQ traded up to that 73 I told you it could retrace to. And we have another bot trade, gold. Maybe 94.1 to 90 right to target is all. This is all resistance on gold. And got the 3. Hit target 94.4, no fill. Got it. Boy, gold's got some work to do. I think gold can trade back close to 99, which is the 100-day moving average. Depends on what you've got it set for. If you've got it set for 10 ticks, as I showed in education, it'll work in most any market. Pre-market is just not a good example of anything. There are days when, we've had pre-market days where, we've just killed it, right? But by and large, pre-market is not a good indicator of much. NASDAQ can get above 78, call it 80. It can trade 93, 94. At this rate, at least we don't have to worry about Ninja freezing on the open. You got first target on the NASDAQ, fellas, and now some. It was a pretty steep pullback, but it's the opening. I told you, if you look at this 240 minute on the ES, 18 is your entry. NASDAQ, same thing. This is a 4-hour chart. We're long, 4-hour chart. We're about to flip long. Anybody holding NASDAQ still? I'm going to give you targets. If we get above the high of the day, we could trade. Wow. We could trade back into knocked out at target. Yeah. Well, we still have to clear hourly highs, which I think we will. Nice job, Lori. You got a long here at 25 on a pullback. You could, yeah, right in there. 25. Target one is 41. 41. Come on, get up there. Come on, let's push. Small sellers back in. Don't you pull back to 98. Nice job, Lee. Nice job. Come on, push it. That's right. Todd. There you go. Target filled. 41 filled. Now it's free, fellas. So we have another NASDAQ trade on the bot. We also have a crude trade on the bot. There's target filled. We have a Russell trade on the bot. I want 590 final target. 590. We've got target 1 off on RTY. Target 1 off on NASDAQ. Come on, give me that 2-second target, dirt dog. If you're long the ES at 20, where I gave it to you, target 1 is about 29. If you're long the NASDAQ, 90 is where the bus gets off for me. Be 75 handles. Russell is at major resistance here. You're welcome, Chad. Nice job. Okay. Come on, NASDAQ. 15 more. Let's go. Second target hit on the RTY bot. Here we go. Got 82. 83.75. Out in the Russell, last contract. ES is going to go long in a minute and a half. Thank you, Dan. Netflix with a big gap up today. Chicago PMI beat. Here's an ES trade. Block trades here, buyers here. We've only got 500 buyers. We need to get back through 75 and find buyers. I think we're going to pull back here in here, fellas. Come on. Got to get through 75. Small sellers up here. Stuck at a rising 95. If we get through 75, we're going to target. Straight up. Come on, NASDAQ. Not many buyers, guys. 100 in this candle. Now down to negative delta. I won't let it come below 53. I'll kill it. I'm out. I'm out. Out. Out for me. We could pull back to 33. We could go. I mean, my final target today is going to be 630. We could go as high as 720. I don't think we do, but we could. Everybody good? Crude is coming down. 16 tick first target. Let's see if we can't get that. Took long at 4,400, 4,450. Took first. Nice job. Nice job, Nick. On the ES. I mean, we're in this area that I put in here is a massive area of resistance, 44.25 up to 44.45. NASDAQ's going to pull back, fellas. That's why we're out of the trade. Canadian Prime Minister Trudeau has tested positive for COVID-19. I don't think there's many Canadians that'll care. It must have been the truckers. I mean, most people that I know in Canada can't stand him. He's hiding from the truckers. He's your Biden. All right, there's target one on crude. Target one on crude. See if we can't get this thing to go out on the ES runner. Down to almost no buyers. All right, guys. I'm thinking I'm going to try a long again. Not yet, though. On the NASDAQ, 506. 506. I don't know that it gets there, but that's what I like. And my stop will be 92. Whoop. Crude is selling off nicely for us. Another long on the RTY bot. Boy, you're doing a lot of put credit spreads. There's target one. Target two. No, my stop on crude is at break even, but you can bring it down if you want. Did that NASDAQ just go without me? Oh, what a dog. I wanted 06. We came down to 12. Dang it. Son of a gun. Oh, well, here comes ES on the bot. Another couple handles, and it's got first target on the ES bot. Russell fixing to get third target, as they would say here. Well, if anybody is long NASDAQ, there's target 3 on RTY. If anybody is long NASDAQ, target is 635. 635. Come on, yes, let's go. Where did we get to? 34 half. We need 35.75 for target 1. Yep, 34 half. We need 5 ticks, fellas. Nice job, Albert. Nice job, fellas. Yeah, I mean, I'm right there, Mimi. 33 is high, and I've got us at 37 for a target. We're in the same ballpark. Nothing I can do with it now. I missed my 06 entry. Would have been a monster trade, but I didn't give me a 06. We're going to trade to 700 today. You're going to see 700. Look at your red. You're going to trade up here. Crude has hit second target. 41 ticks. It's bounced off that. Remember, it's 2.5 we're down near the bottom. We've got a shot of getting down here. Well, if we could have picked up that entry I wanted, we would have had a nice trade. Nice. Now, not so much. And we're up here on how many buyers we have? 750 net buyers. $44.81. Thank you, Nick. I don't know about that. One, two, three. That's what you're saying. 76. You're trying to get to 76% on an extension. I'm no fib guy. I can draw them. I don't think so, but you measure from the bottom, not the swing low. Okay, so you're measuring from this area here. Down here, Nick. 1, 2, 3. I don't think we get above 44. 4 bars back, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did first. So not the current bar, 1, 2, 3, 4. This bar, not the current bar. Low to high to the low of the current bar. On the 28th. Oh, that swing low. Okay, so you want to use that low. Okay. Swing high, low of the current bar. I still can't get that number, but be that as it may, I hope you get it. We're almost to target 1 here. And almost to target 3 there. Come on, 35. What's that first target? 35.75. No, we got 35.5. Now it hit. There it is. Let's say now it hit first target and didn't fill it. Target filled ES. Guys, I told you when we first came in at 8 o'clock this morning, I thought today might be a decent trade. It's the last day of the month, so I'm sure you have some window dressing going on. Guys, in this entire move, we've got 875 buyers. Don't be lulled into a false sense of security. $44.20 support now. Okay. Well, we've gone through my area. This is where I think that we should start to think about a pullback. If not, I mean, I'm looking to maybe 725 area. We run into the 50-day on the weekly. And this is an area that if we get up near 700, I'm for sure. I mean, you know, look, if you took the trades, I haven't done many trades. If you took them, you should be green. Can't stand trend days. Let me take a look at bonds. Nothing. Tesla, nice gap up. I told you I thought it could trade to 925. It'll probably get there today. We could go as high as 966 in the next couple of days. Out on crude on the runner. Let me look at SPY. SPY is going to trade 450. SPY will trade 450. It's crawled back above its 200-day moving average. This is just, for me, uber bizarro. Is there anybody not making money? Nice job, Josh. Up $1,900. Nice job. Guys, is there anybody that is not green at the moment? I have nothing else here. Okay, John. No, we didn't. Yeah, we didn't get filled on the 506. So yeah, just wait. We'll get a pullback at some point. Nothing goes straight up. Let's see here, Jennifer. Okay. Everybody just be patient, fellas. Just be patient. There's not much I can do up here. There's nothing I can do up here. I'm not digging the fact that we're way up on 830 some odd buyers. I am not digging that fact. Give me 1 minute, guys. I'm going to get coffee. Was 700, 800. I hate when they float. All right, Jim. Guys, as a reminder, the afternoon link has been sent. If you do not have it and you wish to be in the afternoon session, email me. Or if you're in the session and you don't have it, email me. Anyone that would like to join us in the afternoon, starting today for the month of February, you may. All right, there we go. Come on. I just won't let it die. We're holding 76, 77. We really need to break down below 74, 57, 75. God darn you. Seriously. All right, guys. I'm going to take this off. About 1 second. If this breaks out, this can go a long ways again. And that's coming back down. It failed again. I mean, I really think we should come to 665. Here we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, no, you did not. Just missed me. Come on. Seriously? 66 quarter? 66 quarter. Come on. Hit target, no fill. Hit it, no fill. To the tick. Oh, you stink. Hit it to the tick, fellas. All right, 2 out of there. Hit it to the tick and didn't fill me. Trade it as you see fit. Now, if we could break down to 632. 632. Okay, Dave. You guys good on this trade? Okay. How about the few of you that were down a bit? You're in where? What price? You're in a day late, Jennifer. A day late. I understand. I'm reading order flow. I'm out, guys. I'm out. Done. Your stop's going to need to be above 740 if you're going to stay in it. Guys, I think the NASDAQ is now headed to 845. 845. I don't know about today, but it could. Everything is up nicely. Tesla's over 900 again. Amazon's closing in on 2950. Netflix is up. Nvidia's up. Yeah, I understand, but you also have to understand you have to trade it in the trend, Jennifer. You have to trade the trend, right? So look, you got momentum here on the move up. We're way overbought on a 5-minute. We know we're overbought on the 5-minute, right? But there again, I said I gave the sell initially at 0203 and then at 95 on the pullback. So Look at, I'm not saying you should or should not. This is for anybody. I'm not saying you should or should not follow me, but this may still crash. This may still pull back. It's fighting strong resistance here. I don't know. I don't have a trade based on what I'm seeing right now. 114 sellers, 110 sellers, 90 sellers. This thing to me looks like it wants to go higher. We're way overbought. RSI is way overbought. Well, they do give legitimate signals. Let me give you an example. You're just wanting every signal. Doesn't work that way. No indicator works that way, right? Did you take this signal at 7:30? Would have been the only one you needed. Right, you weren't here. But, again, here's, this is not a signal I would take, but, it worked. These are signals that I would look at. I too would look at those. But remember something, it's on a 5-minute time frame. If I look at a 15-minute, I realize, look, here's your 15-minute. We're just now getting overbought on the 15-minute. This is why I look at different time frames. Small time frame obviously will be outweighed by a bigger time frame. These are not signals that I wouldn't pay any attention to that. All right, so what's your 15-minute? But your 15-minute isn't giving you a signal. These signals work great when we go a ways between signals, when the market gets a little slower. They work great. But my trades are predicated on buyers and sellers, right? Which you're learning. I mean, you're 3 weeks into it. But once you understand, okay, I have a 5-minute signal that's telling me this is a short. Let me tell you what I see just based on order flow. I'm gonna tell you. And I'll bet you my guys can tell me. Those of you guys that have completed order flow, tell me what you see. Tell me what you see. Well, what else do you see? What else do you guys see? How about our 95 and our VWAP? What's it doing? What's it doing? Come on, guys. Right, exactly. What does that mean? We're coming down. We're coming down. We're getting ready to roll over. I'm telling you, we are. All right. So does this line up now with a signal? Yeah. That's the short you took, but you didn't give it enough time to work out. We're coming down. Now we're holding this buy zone. We're going to fiddle-faddle around in this. Look, you don't know anything about this yet. Buy zone here. Buy zone here. We're working back. We're coming back down. Right? Now, if I were going to take that 68 when it gave me the short, I don't know when it was, 1020 candle. This candle gives me the 68 short. Okay? This is where you sold it. Right, but this is where you sold it. I'm just going to show you what you're going to learn. You sold it here. I don't know if you can see that. Here it comes, right back down. Let me just change this color. I'm going to show you if I would have just taken that signal, right? I would have sold it there. Let's assume. My stop, I'd have been out of the trade here, 83. No more. Absolutely no more. 68 with an 83. Why? Because I know full well I know full well if it goes back up through this seller imbalance here, right? That seller imbalance, your 2 or 3 or 10 contracts, whatever it may be, ain't stopping that. All this was a blow off top, right into resistance again, suck more longs in, and now look. Now we'll come down to 30. Here's where we're headed. 43. 43 and possibly 40. And then my guess is we will probably work all the way down to 560. That's where I think we'll come back to 560. 100 handles lower. Now, I can give you direction as to what I'm seeing. I can't tell you we're not going to run up, back up into 720 first. I don't know. I do know I'm down to 500 buyers. So now they got the long sucked in. What do they have to do next? They got to run stops and suck shorts in. We're coming down, guys. Here comes that 43. Got a bid at 44, but that's insignificant. I think the move, my opinion is the move is over for now. The move is over for now. I think we pull back to 570. 570. If we get if I get another push up, I am looking for the short again. We're down to 240 net buyers. They're selling them all back at or near the high. They're going to trap these buyers. U.S. officials saying there is still a diplomatic path out of the Ukraine crisis. The good news is Hunter Biden is over there negotiating the peace treaty. What happened to him? Did he die? Seriously, what happened to him? We don't hear anything about him. Well, they got him locked in the basement? He's painting portraits? Well, he's surely no Donald Trump Jr. Plus 200, 250. I think this is over, guys. This is going to make another push up to 93. Should make it to 93, 94 again. It's working back up through these sellers. Let it go. I'm going to find us another trade. Just everybody, patience. I'm guessing, barring some unique circumstances, he's selling his paintings for $500,000. Is that true? Tell me that's false. It's true. Oh my God. Straw paintings. Yeah, if you buy a painting, you get to sit down with my father. He blows paint through straws. You sure he's not snorting this paint? That's how he collects on his bribes. I mean, it's just infuriating. Seriously. He is such a clown. There is not, David. The only thing I could do, so with the chat, the only thing I could do is I would have to remove a chart to put the chat up. But what I do is if there is a comment or a question that pertains to everyone, I will repeat the comment or the question and then answer it. But mostly it's just, there's the 93, 94. Okay. So buyers came back in. Now they got some shorts sucked in. Just chopping around, guys, up at or near the highs. Not where we want. I mean, we could have scalped this, right? I told you down here it was going back to 94. We'd have gotten that target, but we surely don't want to be buying up here. I don't. I mean, unless I see a huge buyer, I don't see that. My money is on we're going to sell off. And I believe we will see 570 today. Now that could be at 11:30 as Europe is closing. And when I say my money, obviously I'm not in a trade. I'm just saying that's what I'm seeing here. We're up 200 points with very little buyers, very few buyers. 241 we're up. The buyers of his paintings are anonymous. Jeff, send me an email if you would. Please. I will not. Never mind. I wrote it down. You don't have to send me an email. I wrote it down. I got you. I mean, if you got, you're welcome, dog. You're welcome, homie. Thank you. I think we come down, fellas. That's my opinion. We're not going very far in 200 buyers. I can tell you that. But this is one of those, let me show you why. Let me tell you what else I'm looking at. This may help you. Let's take a, this is the NASDAQ on a weekly time frame. This is the weekly. Okay? Look where we traded. Right into the 50. We traded to the 50 on the weekly. Now, I think we will get through that eventually. And I think we're going to trade, my opinion. What do I know, right? They can do anything they want to do. We're going to trade up to here. I think the NASDAQ is headed back to 15,100 area. My opinion. I mean, if I had to be in a trade, 4650 is your overall target on the ES. 4650. 4650. Okay. I think we go 4510 and 4550. I don't think we get 4650. You're going to trade all the way up here? I don't think so. No, definitely not today. I know you didn't mean today. Gold is chewing the bot up. It is a carnivore today. We will probably finish down on the bots, and gold is the problem child. 5 trades, 3 losers. As far as the NASDAQ goes, I mean, this is choppy and sloppy. But, I mean, if you look at these candles. That's not very pretty. You know, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, higher low. It's not very pretty. Just be patient, guys. There's nothing to do here other than take a stab at something, which I don't cotton to doing. If I had to take a direction, it's down. ES as well. ES will pull back to 44.32 area. That's what I see. We could come back. Look, we're pulling VWAP up. I think we're fixing to sell, guys. I mean, I don't have a trade. You've got a short here, right there, 56. And you've got a first target at about 40.41. You've got a 40.41 first target, but we've pulled everything way up. We are setting up to roll over. Now that could come between 11 and 11:30 with, the last 30 minutes of Europe. They're going to trap these buyers. There's no way they don't. My opinion. I can't say there's no way. I mean, only God knows, but this is trade number 3, I believe, on the Russell. Call it 42 for target 1 if anybody, short that 55, 56 area. Target 1 is 42, and then hold on. Because we're coming down to 560, 561. 561. Yeah, 561. Nice job, Ray. You're still short from 682. It's coming to 561, guys. We're down to 30 buyers. This is like Mike Tyson in the 4th round with some gym boxer. It's got to go 12 rounds. Just hold them up. That's all it's doing. 50 net buyers, 59. Woohoo! It's coming down. Need to take this swing here at 47.25. I hate when the market gets like this. I hate it. Just hate it. Buyers came back in. We saw this on Friday. Thursday afternoon and Friday in the room. Same thing. They get it to these break levels and then they bump it back up. I don't believe we're going anywhere. All right, I'm looking to short this stupid thing again. Unless we get above the 50, guys, this is all meaningless on the weekly. Well, whatever, Hunter Biden would be no different than the vast majority. Say what you will about Joe Biden, but he's obviously a successful guy, right? I mean, he's been in Congress for most of his life. And Hunter Biden is nothing more than the inept son of a fairly successful guy. It's kind of common. Show me somebody that didn't grow up privileged. Those are the guys you got to worry about. These kids that grow up privileged like that, they're just inept. Utterly inept. Actually, the bot's not in as bad a shape as I thought. It's down $240 with this runner on gold, which is up 15 ticks. Yeah, but that's all politicians, Rick. I don't believe that there's any politician, Republican or Democrat, that goes into politics to help anybody. I mean, it's a career of doing for yourself and your circle. That's really all it is, in my opinion. I love Ozarks. I've already seen season 4. I binge watched season 4 already, the first half. I have no trade in this. You're welcome, Paul. I have nothing to do here, guys, other than watch this thing trade in a 50 handle range up and down without breaking in any direction. Ahmaud Arbery's family accuses Department of Justice of betrayal after it reaches a plea deal with 2 of his killers. Oh, it's on Netflix, and it bounced right back up. It's a super, super series. Super series. Ozarks. Awesome series. I'm going to be really upset when it's done. I don't know when the last half of season 4 is the last season. All right. Now they're breaking it up. Buyers coming in. We can take a long right here. I don't see any size, but we can take a long now. There's no size. We can try a long off 05 if you guys want to take a scalp long off 05. There you go. Now we need to get through 15. You can scalp it with first target at 19.05. Yeah, well, Yellowstone's awesome too. So is 1883. I've watched all 6 episodes. Out on gold, first target only. Oh, it's awesome. It's basically the what happened before Yellowstone, how that came about. It's awesome. It's great. At 05 to 14, I still think you'll get 19. $59, 61. Anybody long at 05? Your first target is 19. If anybody took that 05, it's 19. It's pushing, resistance here, but it should get to 19. A breakout above 25, and it's going to go. Okay, guys. You should get 19, target 1. The big seller, if you will, is at 20, 55 cars. It's nothing. Here it comes. Come on, push it. Push it. 16 quarter, 17, 17 half, 18 quarter. Come on, seriously, 3 more ticks. Come on, Trace Moss, let's go. I want 19, not 18 and a quarter. You guys, if you want to take some risk off, feel free. Could be off by 3 ticks. I still think I get that 19. Here it comes. Oh, 19 target, got it. Now it's completely free. It's completely free. There you go, guys. So 5 to 19, 14 handles. Not a bad little trade. Ooh, Biden getting frisky. If Russia decides to walk away from diplomacy and invade, they will face swift and severe policies. Biden's getting jiggy. You're welcome, John. I'm sure Putin's crapping himself. Pardon my French. Lost 30 handles on the opener, fat fingered another $1,700, and you're still $500 green. Nice job. It's a great day. Nice comeback. Guys, listen, these markets are not easy to trade of late. They are not simple. We're getting 1,000-point swings. This is not simple. It was for a long time. I can't do much here, fellas. I still think we've got a lower high in that previous candle. We only have, 400, just under 500 net buyers. No, Robert, you just told me this morning, and we're still in the room, so I haven't sent it to you. I will. Guys, those of you that are in the afternoon session or want to be in the afternoon session, the link has been sent, unless you've told me. Sorry, Deepak, I forgot about you. Unless you have told me that you wanted to be in the session, right? If you sign up for the session, you will be billed tomorrow. If you have a link and don't sign up, then you will not be billed. Well, I will tell you, you guys will find that the afternoon session is easier to trade. At times it, is slower, but overall it's an easier trade. We don't have to deal with all, Europe. All right, fellas. It is 11 o'clock. Bots are done. I'm going to go over bot trades. Crude had one trade. So those of you guys that are newer, you're welcome, Albert. Those of you guys that are newer with the bot, you guys can try to match your trades to mine. Crude took a short. Yep, I will. Crude took a short at 9:39. First target hit. I'm out on the pullback. It did go to second target first. Okay, so got two targets. Depends how you traded it. We'll do the easy ones. ES took a long. Actually, it got first and second target for me. That's how I trade it, 1 by 1. Target 1, target 2. But it did go to third target. NASDAQ, trade number 1 this morning at 8:36, target 1. Trade number 2 was a short that failed, went to a loss. And trade number 3, depending on how you traded it, you could have had all 3 targets. For me, it was a first target only. Russell, very simple today. 3 trades, 3 winners. Trade number 1 on the Russell at 9:39, first and second target. Trade number 2 at 9:51, all 3 targets attained. And trade number 3 at 10:37, short, all 3 targets hit. And last but not least, gold, which was an utter pain in the neck today. Gold took 6 trades. Trade number 1, small winner. Trade number 1 was a small winner, first target only. Trade number 2, loser. That was at 8:09. Trade number 3 at 8:39 did get all 3 targets. Trade number 4, loser. Trade number 5, loser. Trade number 6, winners. First target. Small, ugly little range on gold today. 6 trades, 3 winners, 3 losers. And the bot on the day, after doing almost 9,000 last week. Last week it did 95.67.50, was down $250 for the day. $250 draw. I can live with that. Now, some of you guys, I know one person said they were up. Some of you guys may be down more. Some of you guys may be way up. It depends on how you're trading your targets. Anybody have any questions before we wrap it up? You're welcome, Jeff. Anybody have any questions, guys? Hang on one second. You found a use for Hunter's portraits. Bring them to Guantanamo Bay instead. Waterboarding, have him stare at his board. They should have to watch him paint. Blowing paint out his nose. What a tard. I know that wasn't politically correct, but I can't stand it. Seriously, I just can't stand it. Guys, have a blessed Monday afternoon. I will see my 1 o'clock guys in a couple hours. I will see all of you tomorrow at 8 a.m. Okay, Ozzy, nice. and I'm sorry, 8 a.m. tomorrow. And if anybody needs me, feel free to send me an email.